Yo guys, this is DoD FireFox with a nice game against Master Suppe or Master Soup on what's the map called in English? I have no idea. Something Nil. And here I am on Hades, and this is a very tough matchup for Hades, to be honest. Because now with the recent Herseer buff, you cannot even contain the Norse early anymore because he can just spit like 5 Herseer. And the only way I think on this patch to really be able to deal with the um, Norse. So Norse are very strong because they have an incredible economy together with very good power spikes, and especially in case of Freyr, an absolute master late game. So what you used to do early, you would come in here with a Minotaur, for example, you would harass this and, send your units around to push him off hunt, and then let Void of the Rebus tick to get an economic advantage. But on this map, it's not even possible, I think, because like one wall here, temple here, house here, and this is all safe. Even the berries. So you put some hearses here, and all this here is safe. So a very good map for our man Soup here. And we do the new Hades build that is also hosted on Suppe's YouTube channel. You should check this out. So this goes, the first 3 gold build a temple after collecting 2,900 gold. Oh, I mean, after the gold goes to 2,900 and they have 150 gold for the temple. And the fourth villager go to wood. Then you put the first new villager that you built on food. Then you put the sixth villager, or the second that you built on wood. And then you put 7 more on food until you have 8 on food. And then you put 2 more on wood. And then you go up and redistribute your villagers accordingly to what you want to do. Um, I will also probably post a game against Rappel, which was Hades against Hades, where I tried to go instantly for Bone Monitor. And I think it worked quite well. I'm not so sure actually, but yeah, we will see. So one will check his spraying until we have 4 favor, because we want an Achilles, an Ajax, and a Pegasus. And now I scout this and I see, oh, this is maybe not a map for early aggression. If early aggression is possible at all now after these recent patches. But I'm thinking like one wall here, and then what I explained before, and this is totally wall off. Wouldn't surprise me if the temple is here. Soap is a smart man, yep. And then is this even closed off? I think this is even closed off. So you could put like a wall here and a house here. It's impossible to kind of penetrate this. So I'm like, okay, let's speed this up. I split my wood line in case he goes Freyr. I think he will go Ola, but I split it up in case, just in case. And what is this relic? More sight for units. And just scouting the map. And the standard is actually 15 verse, but I think I did 16 this time around. Because I didn't think I had any point in going up too fast because of how defensive his base is. And my gold mine obviously is just in front, which is a big thank you from the rep spawn. And now we go. Now I make this maybe now take a second TC, and at the same time we go aggressive on the map to kind of see what the Freyr is doing, but also we scouted with the Achilles a little bit here to see incoming Herseers, so that we can instantly retreat back to our town center. Now we see 4 Herseers here. I think this before this patch would have been 2 or 2.5 basically. And now we find this food. This is huge. And it should get 1 or 2 villager kills, but the hearse is already here to slow the Mino. So this might get away here. Oh no, that and this 1 or 2. 1 villager. Yes, let's go. This was so worth it. 2 villagers down. Meanwhile, I'm running around here, distracting the Hersters, and we get this Townsend. This Townsend is not too good, to be honest, but there's close foot here. I can wall this side off completely. But if there was a gold mine, then it would be really, really good. Oh, wait, maybe actually was there a gold mine? No, it was not a gold mine. Okay. And now we were still running around. We are now 21 to 18 villagers. And I think once Super sees this town center, I think he will drop his Guardian Bastion and try to go for some ram play. So I potentially put some buildings here already. But what Suppe will kind of surprise me, to be honest. And he kills off the hunt, so the hunt decays. Smart man. Grabs this relic here, which gives lifesteal to heroes. Not a good relic. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not really good either. It's just a very small amount. So now he can shank on the temple. That's why this temple placement is so. I mean, this tower probably can shoot until here, or maybe a bit more further, like here. And this is all vulnerable to attack. I think he makes a mistake here, so by overstaying with the Trogger. Where are you going? Okay, we get this. And now he drops a very aggressive Huskardian Bastion. And honestly, I think this is kind of a mistake. He could have dropped the Bastion also very close to this. Even if there was a tower, it wouldn't destroy this. Now I'm getting some more favor while I can. And Sup is on 23 villagers. So he's very behind actually, but Norse economy will carry him. Also, a big strength of Norse is that the units will build. So when units build buildings, the villagers are still gathering. And unfortunately, this Minotaur is spotted, and we go up here to go for another raid. And what does our economic upgrades look like? Okay, we have the same. Honestly, if there was a goldmine here, this game would have been over for Soup. But he's putting in some nice pressure. And the Minotaur is unfortunately spotted. Where's Soup running to? He's running here. Minotaur will find no value. That's sad. Maybe I should have walked him like this. It would have been so much better. There is a trickle of food. Maybe grab this soup. And now, I think what soup can do. Maybe go for another Huskardian Bastion soon. Put it right here, and then cut off all the gold. But I should be alright, I think. I mean, technically, I can just move to this gold mine here, for example, and move all my army with it, and just sack this position. Then he could always, while I'm sitting here, I should sit probably around here, so he can always come in here with rams, and I should wall this off better. And now the first ram comes in, so this is a specialty of Freyr, where she gets the nice classic age rams. I saw the Norse hunting here. I wonder why Soup doesn't have a Hersey here. Yeah, if I'm doing the right thing, I should send some units. I sent 2 hoplites. Oh, that's because I'm short on units, right? No, I have another hoplite here. I could have sent 3 hoplites to cause a lot of damage there. And now tower upgrade is in. And this is very bad army control. I lost 2 units for nothing. And now we shift click on the low villagers to kill them. So Soup has even less villagers now. That's crazy damage. What is Soup doing? Oh, sad this villager survives. But we have almost 20 villagers more. But Norse economy will not be that behind. You will see, when we look later at the graph, at 10 minutes, it will still be quite even. Norse OP, man. Not gonna lie. Now we get all the upgrades. I speed this up a little bit. Soup wants to open this position. Rams take no damage. And I should get a market. Oh, I have a market. Okay, have a market to trade. We have, and now there comes the second Asgardian Bastion. This one is placed way better. And I cast a rest. I'm not sure if this rest is too good, honestly. I mean, do we have crenellations? No, we don't have crenellations. So maybe it was quite needed. Super loses a lot here. And now we just move to the top. But he can now build ramps from 2 Asgardian Bastions. And up there is another raid going on. We killed villages here. Sorry, I missed that. We killed villages here. And now we are going for even more villages. So this is a dirty will lead. And now there comes the Huskers. Very strong. How we counter this as Minotaurs, but I don't know if you have the economy for it. Doesn't look like it. I have too many on wood as well. I should definitely start taking these guys over here or sneak them somewhere else. The problem is really you can't really sneak around the map against Norse. Now I take the wills to Shank too. The rest of here would have been so much better. The Toxotes should always focus the archers. And then there's the raid squad. And let's see. I think this here is a big problem that I have production buildings here because they could potentially rally over these 2 Asgardian bastions here. Then I would lose units for nothing. And here we are going for another raid. Let's go. And Super's going for another bastion. This is too aggressive. I don't think he should be doing this. All the TA, we focus the TA as you see. And after the TA are down, the fight is more winnable, but Huskers do so much damage. Kill the Hersius off. Now the Minotaur can reign supreme. And I didn't scout this here in the top corner where he has his food. So I never raid this, and this gives me so much value because I'm looking, look, I have these shadows going, and I don't know where he's at. I should have scouted all of the map. That's really, really bad. I think if my shadows went here, I could have won the game, potentially. I have my scouts out, but I don't really have an idea where he's at. There I'm searching if some villages are here. I'm searching villages here. Yeah, I could have done this way better. I think maybe I should make 2 Pegasi and just let them patrol like this, and then just raid the middle or like look at the middle. Could have won the game here, but it is what it is. Still 30 villages ahead. We lost some now on this engagement, but we could afford it. Now he's going for a raid. I don't have units here, that's a big mistake. Don't know why, it's not so good. Here's all the upgrades. We basically have the important one as well. Do we have copper armor? Yes. Now the Minotaurs come in, they should soon get an upgrade. Once you have 3 or 4 or 2 Minotaurs, actually is also enough to get an upgrade in. For 1, it's probably not worth it. And now Soup getting a town center himself. And here he's gathering, Could have done this way better, to be honest. But this Pegasus is scouting. I'm not looking at this corner. Now I see the gold miners here. And I move in for the attack. So now I know a weak point. So I want to fight this with my whole army. To kind of force him. To cause, obviously kill villager if I can, but also cause idle time. And have him walk around. This costs him so much time. This Minotaur should be put out of the way. Okay, good. Kill this off. Still have troops here for the potential rams. So now you have 2,000 more army value. We should really make use of it. And Soup is doing a side build. That's why the army was here. Oh no, that's already happening. Units are railing into the fortresses. And I'm searching for units. But he sees them. And Soup is up with Tempest. This is so ridiculous, actually. This is actually ridiculous. He has been on half the villagers for like ages, and he still has this economy. I don't know. North OP, man. And now we move in here to... Now Tempest comes in. This is a big power spike. These will probably all die. Now they are slowed, and they come Hersiers. But we got away with these units. That's good. And Sup is idle time. Now he realizes. We should have still made a better job at raiding, to be honest. Like one Minotaur patrolling here, one Minotaur patrolling here or something. And now Soup doesn't realize that I come from this side. Now he realizes it. What are we doing in the meantime? Still so far away from Heroic Age. That's actually crazy. I mean, we have so big economic difference. Let's look at the KDA after this game. Must be. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe it's actually even right now, to be honest. Later, when Norse gets really strong, then maybe the KDA will go massively into Soup's favor. Now we raid again. Another raid. What are you doing here? Ah, that's why I don't have more villages. Villager dead. No, I don't see. I'm checking for the gold. I should have went there. And here's also gold. Well, you know what? Next time I build just way more Pegasi. No lie, I built like 4 or 5. I had one patrol here, one patrol here, one patrol here, and one I manually scout with. And now this is very good. Forcing out the heroic golden bursty is a huge win. Even though if he kills units here, this got nerfed, but it's still so strong. It's a menace. And forcing this out, so he doesn't have Tempest anymore. He doesn't have Gully Burst anymore. So his power spikes are gone. And this is another way to lose villagers. Very hectic game. So there's a Pegasi. And now we retreat from this Golden Bursty. And the villagers retreat here. No, yep, okay. Now Godi come in. They're really good against Hersiers. And technically, I mean against Minos. Technically, they're probably not so good, but good in this situation. And it's 20 minutes and we're still sitting classic. Maybe I should have traded more in the market, but my resource distribution is pretty even. So I'm not even sure I could have done that, to be honest. And against these Huskars, we need... And another villager squad. That's actually not too bad. These villagers can go on the tower. And they have bonus damage against towers. But they die. Oh, maybe. No, they survive. Okay, let's go. Take the tower. Very nice. I wonder if Soup thought this was intentional. That was probably just me messing up my micro and macro at the same time. We should have rated that. Mino. Bull Minus I think is still so good because at any time you can thread running in and killing tons of villagers. And Sup is sending his macro. He gathered too much gold. Now he's redistributing. Very nice. We want to get rid of the Godi and of the TA. But now these Huskals do tons of damage. Okay, nice. Force him off here. Big win. Just another win. Village it down. He'll probably go to this gold mine. Maybe this one. And this one should go straight up to the top. No, don't lose this. Too late. Now we get a fortress to siege this. And there's another raiding squad coming. Relentless raiding, my friends. And we have almost twice the villagers. And another raid here. Yeah, I should do more raiding. Even more than I did. I should just always have one Minotaur raiding at all times, basically. Just one Minotaur could do so much damage here. I mean, maybe if once he starts running, he cannot kill a lot because he can only throw then one village at a time. But at the same time, we get a lot of idle time. Yeah, honestly, I know I have been complaining this in this game before, and probably you Norse mains don't want to hear this. Here's wrong rally point. But I think I don't really understand why the Norse got buffed. Maybe they struggle so much in other matchups. But now this matchup is really, really hard. And now I go Hephaestus. And honestly, I think this is a big mistake here. Because I haven't scouted what Suppe is doing. And I'm always under the threat of Rams. Especially now that I siege this in. And I think I should have first make sure I have a huge army value. And tons of upgrades. But I'm kind of greedy here with the Mystical Age. So another raid here. Now we have almost really twice as many villagers. And now Suppe goes for a huge attack with 4 rams and 2 of these bad boys here. And Yars are very, very good against Creek. So look at my resources. My economy is not that well distributed. It's already always easier said than done in a game like this. But I should have way more units here, especially against Freyr. I still don't have crenellations. The crenellations are coming in. This is like an oh fuck moment. I don't even have favor for sentinels. And Huskers are also in the mix, so basically the buildings do no damage. It's really hard on a spot like this to micro everything. Especially also do other stuff on the map. This is the turning point. I shouldn't have went Mystic here. Now we are in a bad spot. Let's speed this up. And now we're Mystic, but the upgrades will come in way too late. There's the Blended World. You don't have an army size, you can just push in. This is one of my leaks. I always go Mystic way too fast, in a way too insecure spot, way too greedy, and without scouting. Low. And now Soup is just pushing in. He will love this. This is the moment he has been waiting for. I think I could have won this, honestly, if I went Mystic here. Let's see. And he also should send some more units up here. But I think he wants to make sure this falls. And also my military buildings are placed very badly, because how do I rally them? I would have to individually rally them here and those here. Because now if I rally this here, they walk down there. It's just something overall. Maybe I should overall place all my military buildings like in the back, in like one big cone, because then I wouldn't have the trouble where they walk through fortresses. And also I could just send them from this position. I could send them in every direction on the map. I could send them all here, all here, all here, you know. It's something that I should come up with. Then again, you kind of want these buildings here. It's like 1000 extra HP or 1200 extra HP on a town center. So what do I build then? Armories? Or a market maybe? Why not, actually? So Soup is going here. Meanwhile, we make a side attack here. Let's fucking go. These Gesser feeders are so nice now, I think. Because with the archer upgrades, I don't have them, where they build faster, the ones that they can do in the archery, they do, they build very, very quick. So they already got a buff to their building time, and then it takes like 6 seconds, and while Petroboros, I think, takes like 24 or whatever. So you can get about 4 of them before one Petroboros comes out. And it also doesn't really die to villagers. I mean, technically it does, but you can just micro back and shoot the villagers and kill them. I really like this unit now. It's really strong. I mean, maybe not OP strong, but it's decent now. I think it's decent, to be honest. And also with Hephaestus, they get an upgrade where they are better against mystical units, and now they can shoot down. Maybe not this bad boy because he has 83% pierce damage, pierce armor, but they can now shoot down Queen Longs and other stuff. So really good. And now we are lost. We lost, definitely lost here at this point. I just hang on for the stream. I know Sup is streaming this game, so I want to give the viewers some business, you know. So I'm just making some raids here, making raids here. Oh my god, they go crazy. What the fuck? Absolute bad boys. Now Godis come out, so now they will die. And we resist as long as we can, but the game is basically over at this point. One last fight here. But we want to look at the craft. So once this is over. And GG, I would say. Very nice game though. Well played, Soup. Let's look at the resources. So I said about 10 minutes that we are not that ahead, right? I mean, it is ahead though. It doesn't really stop the Norse at all, apparently. Let's go here. Soup killed way more units, but this is also because in the end when our how to say when he got into our base, then a lot of killing happened. So before that, I would say it was probably pretty even. And I'm not sure. What's civilian? Oh my god, this is crazy difference though. And now here the killing happens here. You know, that's probably the Plenty Vault, right? The Plenty Vault is the end. Plenty Vault is the end of the game. I shouldn't have went Mystic. Fuck. Well, anyway, if you like the game, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye.